If you're watching this right now, it's not by chance. There's a reason your heart led you here today. And before we go any deeper, I need you to know something important. Someone you love, someone whose presence has marked your soul in ways words can never fully capture, has been speaking about you. Not just casually, not in passing conversation, but with intention, with feeling, with words that carry the weight of everything they've been holding inside. They spoke to a family member, someone close to them, someone they trust with the truth of their heart. And what they said about you is going to shift something inside you when you hear it. So if this message is already stirring something in your chest, if you feel that familiar pull that tells you this is meant for you, subscribe right now, because the universe is aligning to bring you exactly what your soul has been asking for, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. There's something almost sacred about the way love moves through our lives, isn't there? It doesn't always announce itself with grand gestures or dramatic declarations. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it hides in small moments, in the glances that linger a second too long, in the conversations that replay in our minds long after they've ended. And sometimes love speaks through others, through the people we trust, through the confessions we make when we think no one else is listening. That's what's happened here. The person you love, the one your heart recognizes even when your mind tries to protect it with doubt, has opened up. They've let their guard down. They've spoken your name with a tenderness that can't be faked, with an honesty that only comes when someone can no longer carry the weight of what they feel alone. And what they said, what they revealed to their family member about you, is about to change everything you thought you knew about where you stand in their heart. Let me take you somewhere for a moment. Imagine this person sitting across from someone they trust completely, maybe a parent, maybe a sibling, maybe a close cousin, or a dear friend who feels like family. The conversation starts somewhere else, somewhere safe, somewhere ordinary. But then your name comes up, and when it does, something shifts in the air. Their voice changes, their eyes soften, and suddenly they're not just talking about you, they're revealing you, unveiling the truth of what you mean to them, the truth they've been carrying in silence, perhaps even from you. They say things they've never said out loud before. They admit feelings they've been too afraid to face. They describe the way you make them feel in words they didn't even know they had inside them. And in that moment, in that vulnerable, unguarded confession, they tell this family member something so profound about you that it cannot be ignored. This isn't gossip. This isn't small talk. This is the sound of a heart that can no longer pretend. What they said about you is this: you are the one they think about when the world gets too loud. You are the peace they've been searching for in the chaos. You are the person who makes them believe in something bigger than themselves, something beyond logic, beyond reason, beyond all the walls they've built to keep themselves safe. They told their family member that you're not like anyone else they've ever known, that there's something about you that feels like home, like safety, like a kind of love they didn't think existed outside of dreams and old stories. They said that when they're with you, even if it's just in thought, even if it's just in memory, they feel seen in a way they've never felt seen before. They said you have a way of understanding them without needing all the words, of holding space for them without judgment, of making them feel like they don't have to be perfect to be loved. And here's the part that might break you open in the most beautiful way. They said they're scared. Scared because what they feel for you is so real, so deep, so undeniable that it threatens everything they thought they control over. They're scared because loving you means risking everything, and they've never felt this much for anyone before. Now I want you to really sit with that for a moment, because this isn't just about someone finding you attractive or enjoying your company. This is about someone recognizing you as a soulmate, as a mirror, as the other half of something they didn't even know was incomplete until you appeared. This person has been watching you, not in a way that's obsessive or strange, but in a way someone watches the sunrise with awe, with gratitude, with a quiet knowing that they're witnessing something sacred. They've been paying attention to the little things about you that you might not even notice about yourself. The way you laugh when something genuinely delights you, the kindness in your eyes when you speak to people, the strength you carry even when you're tired, the light you bring into spaces just by being yourself. They see all of it, and more than that, they cherish it. They told their family member that you've changed them, that knowing you has made them want to be better, softer, braver, more open. They said you've shown them what real connection feels like, and now nothing else compares. If you're feeling emotional right now, if tears are starting to form or your heart is racing, or you feel that familiar ache of hope mixed with fear, write the words "I received this" in the comments. Let the universe know you're ready to accept what's coming your way. Let your energy align with this truth, because what I'm about to tell you next is going to require you to be open, to be brave, to be willing to step into a new chapter that's been waiting for you. Here's what the angels want you to know. This person didn't speak about you randomly. They spoke about you because they're being guided, just like you're being guided right now. The divine realm has been orchestrating this entire connection from the very beginning. Every moment you've shared, every conversation, every time your paths have crossed, it's all been part of a larger plan, a cosmic design meant to bring two souls together who were always meant to find each other. And now, the universe is accelerating things. It's removing obstacles. It's clearing away the fog of confusion and fear. It's making space for truth to emerge. The fact that this person opened up to their family member means the walls are coming down. It means they're preparing, whether they fully realize it or not, to be honest with you too. They're testing the waters. They're speaking their truth out loud to someone safe, so they can find the courage to speak it to you directly. But here's where your role in this becomes crucial. The angels are asking you to hold space for this person's vulnerability. They're asking you not to rush, not to force, not to demand answers before the timing is aligned. Because as much as you want clarity, as much as you want to know where you stand, there's a sacred unfolding happening here that requires patience, trust, and faith. This person is on the verge of a breakthrough. They're moving through their own fears, their own doubts, their own past wounds that have kept them from fully opening up to love. And when they finally come to you, when they finally say the words you've been longing to hear, it will be real, it will be solid, it will be rooted in a truth that can't be shaken. So don't interpret their silence as disinterest. Don't assume their hesitation means they don't care. What's actually happening is they're falling so deeply for you that it terrifies them, and they're working up the courage to meet you in that depth. The family member they confided in, by the way, is someone who sees this too. This person didn't just listen and nod politely. They recognized the significance of what was being shared. They could hear the love in your person's voice. They could see the shift in their energy when they spoke about you. And chances are, this family member has become one of your biggest advocates now. They're probably encouraging your person to take the leap, to stop hiding, to be brave enough to pursue what their heart so clearly wants. They might even be saying things like, if this person makes you feel this way, you have to tell them, you can't let fear win. Life is too short to not fight for real love. So know that you have support in places you can't even see. The universe is conspiring on your behalf, weaving together moments and conversations and divine interventions that are all pointing toward the same outcome. You and this person coming together in a way that honors the depth of what you share. Let's talk about what happens next, because this is where many people stumble. You might be tempted to confront this person, to ask them directly if what I'm saying is true, to seek confirmation, because the uncertainty feels unbearable. But the angels are cautioning against this approach, not because the truth isn't real, but because the timing of how it's revealed matters. If you push too hard, if you demand answers before this person is ready to give them, you risk triggering their defenses, their fears, their instinct to retreat. Instead, the guidance here is to continue being exactly who you are. Continue showing up with authenticity, with warmth, with the open heart that drew them to you in the first place. Let your energy speak. Let your presence be the invitation. Trust that when someone is meant to step into your life fully, no amount of fear will be able to keep them away forever. The truth always finds its way to the surface, and in this case, it's rising faster than you think. There's also something beautiful happening energetically between the two of you right now. Even if you're not physically together, even if there's distance or silence or uncertainty, your souls are communicating. You're sending each other messages through the invisible threads that connect all things. When you think of them, they feel it. When they think of you, you feel it. That's why you keep seeing signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers, songs that remind you of them, dreams where they appear. It's all confirmation that this connection is alive, that it's growing, that it's being nurtured by forces beyond the physical realm. And every time you choose love over fear, every time you choose hope over doubt, you strengthen that energetic bond. You're literally calling this person closer to you with your vibration, with your faith, with your willingness to believe in something bigger than what you can see. Now, I know there's a part of you that's been hurt before, a part of you that's cautious, that wants to protect itself from disappointment, from heartbreak, from the pain of hoping for something that doesn't come to pass. And that part of you deserves to be honored. It's been through a lot. It's carried you through difficult times. It's kept you safe when safety was necessary. But here's what the angels want you to understand. This situation is different. This person is different. This connection is not a repeat of your past. It's a doorway to your future. And while it's natural to bring your history with you, it's important not to let it dictate what's possible now. You are being invited to heal, to open, to trust again, not blindly, but with the wisdom of someone who knows their worth, who knows what real love looks like, who knows they deserve to be chosen fully and without hesitation. And that's exactly what's coming. The message this person shared with their family member wasn't just words. It was a declaration. It was a claiming. It was them saying out loud in a space where it could be witnessed and held that you matter, that you're significant, that you're the one they can't stop thinking about. And declarations like that don't come from a place of casual interest. They come from a place of soul recognition. They come from a place of knowing deep in the bones that this is the person I'm meant to walk with. This is the person who sees me. This is the person who makes everything make sense. So even if they haven't said it to you yet, even if the words are still forming on their lips, know that in the realm of truth, in the space where intentions are born and destinies are written, they've already chosen you. There's also a powerful lesson unfolding here about worthiness. For so long, you may have questioned whether you're enough, whether you're deserving of the kind of love that stays, that grows, that doesn't run when things get hard. You may have internalized messages from your past that told you love is conditional, that you have to earn it, that you have to shrink or perform or be someone other than yourself to be worthy of receiving it. But this connection is here to shatter those lies. This person doesn't love you because you convince them to. They love you because your essence, your truth, your authentic self is exactly what their soul has been searching for. You don't have to try. You don't have to prove. You simply have to be. And in your being, you are more than enough. The angels want you to take this in, to let it rewire the parts of you that have doubted, to let it heal the wounds that have kept you small. You are loved not in spite of who you are, but because of who you are. The timeline for all of this is moving quickly now. What was once slow and uncertain is gaining momentum. You might notice shifts in the coming days and weeks, sudden communication, unexpected vulnerability, moments where the truth breaks through the surface in ways that surprise both of you. Pay attention to your intuition during this time. It will guide you. It will show you when to speak and when to listen, when to move forward and when to be still, when to open your heart wider and when to protect your energy. Trust yourself. You've been preparing for this without even realizing it. All the work you've done on yourself, all the healing, all the growth, it's been leading you here to this moment, to this person, to this love that's ready to be realized. And let me say this clearly because it's important. You are not waiting for this person to complete you. You are already whole. You are already enough. What's happening here is not about filling a void or fixing something broken. It's about two whole people choosing to intertwine their lives, to walk together, to create something beautiful from a place of abundance rather than lack. This is conscious love. This is evolved love. This is the kind of love that the new earth is calling for, where two individuals come together not because they need each other, but because they want each other, because they recognize in each other a partner, a best friend, a reflection of the divine. So as you move forward, carry that knowing with you. You're not chasing. You're not begging. You're not convincing. You are simply being open to receiving what's already yours. Before we close, I want to leave you with one final piece of guidance from the angels. They're asking you to practice gratitude for this connection, even before it fully manifests in the way you're hoping. Gratitude is a powerful magnet. It tells the universe you trust, you believe, you're ready. So each day, take a moment to thank the divine for bringing this person into your life, for orchestrating this connection, for all the ways love is showing up for you, seen and unseen. Thank the universe for the healing that's happening, for the doors that are opening, for the future that's unfolding. And as you do, watch how quickly things begin to shift. Watch how love responds when you meet it with an open, grateful heart. This person you love told their family member that you are everything they've been searching for, everything they didn't know they needed, everything they now can't imagine living without. And soon, very soon, they will tell you too. Until then, hold this truth close. Let it comfort you. Let it strengthen you. Let it remind you that you are cherished, you are seen, you are worthy of a love that doesn't hide, that doesn't hesitate, that chooses you boldly and without fear. The universe is working in your favor. The angels are guiding every step. And your happy ending is not just possible, it's already written. If this message resonated with your soul, if you felt the truth of it vibrating through every word, then the next video waiting for you is going to reveal something even more profound. Something about the specific sign that's about to appear in your life, confirming everything you just heard. Don't miss it. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Make sure you're subscribed so you receive every message meant specifically for you. And give this video a like to let the universe know you're ready to receive all the love that's coming your way. The angels are with you, always.